Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Kale Sandwich Show. I am Raj.
I am Dee.
And today we are going to show you how to make a nice meatball.
Non-meatball.
Nice non-meatball. These can be used for anything. Spaghetti meatballs, meatball subs.
You could have meatballs with mashed potatoes and some lingonberry sauce on top.
Swedish meatballs.
Swedish style.
So, very easy, as are all our other recipes.
We try to make things easy for you guys because we like to make things easy for ourselves too.
Absolutely. Cooking should be fun, and we're also here to show you that veganism is easy.
And delicious.
And yummy.
So for the meatball meatiness, we are using mushrooms. I think I really love mushrooms because their texture and their flavors really imitate meat. Like, I think it tastes very meaty. So whenever we make something where we want to substitute for meat, mushrooms are our go-to. And we're using cremini mushrooms, but you can use any kind of mushrooms you want. Portobello, you use just white button mushrooms. We're also gonna need some oatmeal, some toast. So we have 2 slices of bread that we've double toasted, onions, parsley, garlic, and for our seasoning, we're going to be using soy sauce, oregano, and we're putting something very special in it. We're putting miso paste.
We're going to be adding miso paste to give it that savory, cheesy. So kind of like a cheesy meatball.
You would use Parmesan or Romano cheese. Typically, we're using miso paste.
Miso paste.
So what we have here is flaxseed meal. We've just ground it up in our coffee grinder. And over here I'm gonna show you the flaxseed in its original whole form versus after it's been ground up into a meal.
And olive oil. Did we mention olive oil?
No.
I don't know if we mentioned olive oil. You'll need olive oil.
A bit of olive oil.
So let's begin.
So we're just chopping these mushrooms into quarters or halves so that the food processor can mince it a bit easier. You can mince it by hand if you want, but it's gonna take forever because you want it to be really small pieces. So it's pretty thoroughly minced, but if you have any large chunks in there, you could just take them out and hand chop them because maybe the food processor missed some pieces. Mixture is done now. We just have to let it cool down a little bit, maybe like 10-15 minutes. So we'll transfer it into a big mixing bowl. And I'm just gonna finely mince up some curly parsley. You can use Italian parsley, but this is what we have growing in our garden, so we're using curly parsley today. So mince it up really fine.
So it's smelling good, guys. It's smelling like meat.
You can even taste it right now because nothing is raw in it.
Yep, so you can give it a taste.
See if you need some
Add
salt.
any salt, more soy sauce, whatever you like. Even some spices that you have, you can always incorporate into this. So for now, we're just gonna cling wrap it and chill it for about 2 to 3 hours, and we'll be back.
See you later.
See you later.
And we're back, guys. So our mixture has been chilling for 2.5 hours now, and we're ready to roll them into veggie balls.
They've been chilling. What have they been up to?
Just hanging in the fridge. So now we're just gonna roll them into meatball-y shapes.
So after you finish playing with rolling your balls, make sure to preheat your oven to 425 degrees where you want to bake it for about 20 minutes, or check on it periodically to make sure they don't burn.
And in the meantime, you can prepare your favorite pasta. We're going to be making some spaghetti. Hot balls coming through.
Let them cool for maybe like 15 minutes before you do eat them though, because they are very hot right now. There we have it, guys, spaghetti and meatballs.
Vegan meatballs.
Absolutely, vegan meatballs. It doesn't have to go with pasta, it could go with anything you want. Spaghetti meatballs, meatball sandwiches, meatball and fries, meatballs and rice, meatballs
And pizza.
and pizza, meatballs and meatballs. So let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try. They're so flavorful. You might think that miso is kind of weird in it, but you don't taste that it's miso. It tastes like cheesy.
Yeah, it gives it a cheesy flavor.
You have to try this, guys.
And of course, don't forget your greens, guys. If you guys have fresh basil, I recommend it. Adds like an extra kick to any pasta dish. So we hope you guys liked this video. Please give us a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video and look forward to more content or want to check back at our older stuff.
And of course, leave us a comment because we love reading your comments.
Absolutely. And as always, guys, we love food.
And we're kind of hungry.
I'm hungry. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.